Gonna rock. It's Friday.
Actually, this is a new product I'm selling.
Oh?
Beard clips. What do they help with? Well, let me tell you.
Oh, baby. We here.
We beard clip.
You in the right direction. Welcome to another edition of the Grossi Perna Show. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna, and this is a G, a P, S.
These are going to be big. I feel it.
Yeah?
Beard clips.
I think you got cut off when you said what their actual use was for.
Well, I'll never be able to repeat what I said because it was so good.
I just shaved my beard. Can I still have a beard clip?
I'll get you some. When I
Okay.
mail you all of your stuff, I'll get you a beard clip.
Okay, thank you.
1,000 likes, I keep it on all show.
It's gone already. It's gone.
Just
How we
kidding.
doing, folks? It's Friday. Another happy Friday in which the NFL is quiet. It's super duper quiet, but we're getting closer every single week. Is that an eyebrow clip?
Eye clips.
Okay. We're getting closer every single day to actual freaking fracking football. We're just crawling.
That is true. That is true.
But there's some other things. Of course, Queen and Williams, as we talked about a tiny bit on Clickbait yesterday when we weren't doing other things, got massively paid. Second highest paid DT in the right ever all time, I think. Right, he's just behind Aaron Donald.
Can I ask you a question, Tom, about that?
Yeah, sure, buddy.
Were you, because you did a Jets fans react to Quinn Williams signing, right?
Yeah.
Were you just jonesing to get one of those out because it's been a while? Where you're like, oh yeah, do Quinn Williams.
Yeah, I took my time with it a little bit and just kind of was like, oh, the news broke. I was like, all right, let me just finish walking the dog and go in there. And because I knew it wouldn't do that well because it's such like a specific piece of news. So yeah, but it was good to get back in the swing of things. Still a little rusty, so gotta get back at it. Gotta shake the rust off. Also trying to work with the settings of the new camera. So we're playing things right. It's a 30 and 30 camera that I bought just for that. So now I'm trying to finagle with that. So some growing pains, but we're dipping our toe back into the reaction water.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like Quinn Williams, it's a huge extension for the Jets, right? Really, really good piece to their
Very
defensive line. But like to most fans, defensive line is just one of those areas that they don't really get excited about. That's that's more of a hardcore football fan signing to be like, yes. Because I saw that and I was like, oh yeah, nice move for the Jets. And then it didn't even register. And then I saw you do a video about it and I'm like, wait, is this big news? I'm like, oh, yeah, I don't know.
It's not. Yeah, I think it was like a 6 out of 10. It wasn't that big. Well, let's see. I'll triple check now. Where are we at now? It's probably 7. Let's see.
Slowly climbing.
Yeah, I don't think
Jets defense was good last year, though. We know that.
It did do.
And he's a big reason. So
it did garbage. It did not do well. So it's also that time of the year. So it's both things. But yeah, no, not big news. We also,
Shut up, Kyle. What?
But we did also, both of us have watched the first episode of Quarterback. And so far, I hear that there's some parts where it gets a little boring. But so far, it's the #1 rated show watch show on Netflix right now. So that's doing pretty well.
Wow.
And the thing is, I thought the first episode was pretty good. But
I am going to wait. I want to see where this goes. But Jess liked it. Jess really liked it. I liked the first 5 minutes a lot. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why did I like the first 5 minutes so much? And then the rest of it was kind of just hit and miss. One, is it because I've already seen this format so many times, like with Hard Knocks, or is it because like we're too close to football? We know too much about like these players. Like nothing there surprised me. My one takeaway was the first 5 minutes they show Kirk Cousins, Mariota, and Patrick Mahomes getting the piss beat out of them.
Yeah.
Like there's montage of them just taking shots.
So that's why you liked it.
I think I like watching quarterbacks get hit really hard. And we don't get that enough in the game. It made it look like Kirk Cousins was a man of steel. And I thought the most interesting part, honestly, was Kirk Cousins' wife talking about how she dresses him. And me, for the first time, thinking like I might have a better like taste for fashion than a woman. And then Cousins saying like, I don't know why. I'm just an average guy. Like, I'm a plain average guy. And I was like, that is very relatable. Like, I think that's the most honest thing that was said. The Mahomes stuff, yeah, he's, it's Mahomes. Like, we get it. You're good. He yelled at his dog for a second, and that was kind of funny.
Here's the thing, though. I can see what this series is trying to do, and it's not going to work because they're trying to make me like Kirk Cousins. They're trying. They're trying to like, oh, look, he drives a van. Oh, he doesn't pick out his own clothes, right? Like there's all these things. His wife, right, was saying like it was the first episode, had to put on like it wasn't like gospel music, but it was kind of like prayer music, like while the game was going on and stuff like that. I was like, they're just normal people. They're normal ass people.
No,
that's it.
Yeah, that.
I don't want to relate to Kirk Cousins because that means that I'm also a serial killer.
Were you being serious saying like putting on like gospel prayer music to calm down is normal? Were you being serious there?
I'm saying that like the wife literally putting on like the music or whatever. I was like, yeah, that's something. That's something.
Yeah. I don't think that's normal to me.
I mean, for me, it's not, but like,
yeah.
I'll be honest, like we're driving to Memphis, and Pastor's driving. He threw on some Jesus music, and I was like, you do what you gotta do, buddy. Yeah, whatever keeps you awake. I get it. Sometimes you just go for that comfort song, and that's what that is. It ain't for me. Like I'll put on some rock or I'll put on anything else, but yeah, no.
Yeah. To me, like prayer music would be like there's so much good music out there. To me, prayer music would be like if the only football you ever saw in your life was like arena football.
Mm.
It's like maybe it works for you, but there's all this other stuff that's probably way better.
It's true. Also, Kirk Cousins driving a van, doesn't that just continuously push the narrative that he's a serial killer?
Yeah, but like we knew that for sure.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, and we knew he had that's the thing. Like I know he has a van. I know about you like that. I know about all that other stuff. What if we found out her worship music? She was just listening to like death metal.
That'd be awesome. You know what? Then I would respect
worship music.
I respect Kirk Cousins even more. And yeah, also things. Great tweet, by the way, Brandon. Great tweet.
Yeah. Shout out to Will Keys for helping me with that one because I tweeted him a version of what I wanted to tweet. And I said, this is the tweet I didn't do. Oh. And he helped me craft it. He helped me craft what was very vulgar into something a little more palatable. Anyway.
All right. Will Keys. Yeah, I saw the trailer for that. Anything that shows the Vikings crying, I'm going to be there and watch it. So I'm about it. I'm all about it.
Oh, history of the Vikings.
Oh, yeah. I'm not worried.
I'm not worried.
I don't have to be in that theater.
I don't think Barbie's like considered like this kid's movie. You know what I mean?
It's not.
Yeah. So it's like we should have waited. Like if we told them dress like that going to like the next Pixar movie or something, I'm sure. But
that's phenomenal. 100%. Love it.
Yeah. It's not a knock on if you like it. It's just like it's such a small thing.
Yeah, it's not my thing.
That's what people go to maybe it's calming. I don't know.
Yeah, this is just not my thing. So
If I'm gonna calm down, I'm just gonna throw on some Simon and Garfunkel and go into that peaceful mode.
little sound of silence as you sit down there and just not move in your
Same.
chair in your studio.
That's what Carmi and I used to listen to when she was a baby. Put her right to sleep.
And now, just growing up too fast.
Now I got to read a couple stories. I invented this eye game where you keep your eyes closed for progressively longer seconds. Tricks her into getting tired.
You sly son of a gun there.
She likes it. She's like, "Can we play eye game, Daddy?" I'm like, "Yes, we can."
Yes, you're like, yes, we can.
Yeah.
That's big brain time right there.
Yeah.
That's big brain time. I respect that.
But Phillip Rivers, 10 children. Gonna have 10 children now. Good God.
Could you, I mean, you're closer to that than I am. And we're still both closer to 0.
I have 1.
I know.
Can I just give my honest opinion?
Yeah.
I think he's stupid. Anybody has 10 kids, in my opinion, dumb. Just dumb. They have no respect for their free time, their sanity, sleep. You must hate sleeping. I'll tell you that.
Do you think it's because I don't know what goes on in the Rivers household. I don't know. But you have to imagine that they have, I mean, he's filthy rich, right? So you have to imagine he's got a lot of help, right? There's some live-in nannies. There's a lot of babysitters. But good God, 10? I mean, how old is his oldest? At this point, the oldest can babysit. But 10?
Yeah, there's probably something to that. Oh man. That's the thing you think about, right? Is obviously, can you take care of that many kids? Because that's a lot. That's a burden. But they have the financial means to do it. But I don't think that's enough. Unless you have multiple nannies, a chef, somebody to clean. But yeah, they can probably afford all that.
I mean, they probably can afford all of that.
Dude, I think about I don't want to have a second kid until I can afford a full staff of people helping me around the house.
There you go.
But the reason this happens is pretty simple, Tom.
When I say natural family planning, many people probably wonder what in the world is that, and it was a fancy word for no contraception. You do it all off your wife's cycle and what days she's most fertile, what days she's not fertile, so therefore you can together either really try to have a child or really not.
I hate Johnny Barker finding that clip. See, here's the thing. So if you go to Phillip Rivers' Wikipedia page, this is what I want, Brandon. It's a simple world, but this is what I want. I want Wikipedia. When you see this whole thing, hold on, where is it? This right here. So you see how it lists all his franchise records. I want them to start listing amount of kids had. It's all right, so little stats on one kid, then stats on another kid. Just list it out like this. That's what I want.
Yeah. I mean, the crazy thing to think about is he and is it Antonio Cromartie?
So look how outdated this is. They have 7 daughters and 2 sons.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So he and Antonio Cromartie were on the same team. Rivers now 10 kids. Cromartie 14 kids.
Wait, what? 14?
He had 11 at the time, I feel like. This article is saying 14 kids for Antonio Cromartie. But even if we're 11 or 12, that's literally enough for a football team. And they were teammates. That's insane. I think it says 14 kids, Antonio Cromartie. I believe there's and Cromartie famously couldn't really remember all of his kids' names on Hard Knocks. Yeah. But I think I'm not going to fact check it right now, but I believe Cromartie had a vasectomy and still impregnated afterwards.
It's like the Ron Swanson. It's just
you just can't you can't stop him from creating human life.
It's true. It's just
Anyway, and I think that Fitzmagic has like 7 kids, and there's another quarterback's got a ton of kids. I don't know. Yeah, I saw somebody tweet. I think Rachel might have tweeted something like that.
So basically, what I've gotten out of all of this is that you're going to have a second child.
Maybe.
Go back a year ago. I'm pretty sure I asked you that, and you were like, "No, not happening."
Yeah, you just get used to, you're in it. So it's like, now or when.
All right.
Now or
All
when.
right.
The famous saying people say, now or
All
when.
right.
It's either now or when.
All right.
When will that happen? I don't know.
This next child will also be a Packers fan.
Yeah. No.
Yep. You said yep. Yep. You said yep. Clip it. Clip it. Clip it. Clip it. Clip it. We got lots of things to do today. We got to talk about wide receivers and all that great, wonderful stuff.
Yeah.
But transition.
Why don't you check out our friends over at Underdog Fantasy?
Hold on. Wait. There's things that I can do that you can't do.
I know. This is going to be fun during the season because I can live vicariously through you. But Underdog Fantasy, link in the description to sign up. Also, link in the description for our private draft, which actually, did we fill it already?
Did we?
Dang, we filled it. I'm doing an experiment. I posted a link to a private draft on Threads, and I'm seeing if I can fill one draft just via Threads. We've already filled the private draft. I'll drop another link down there. Our code GPS, when you sign up with Underdog, they'll match your first deposit up to $100. But right now, site-wide special. So, Week 1, Patrick Mahomes, half passing yards for their higher or lower game. I think he can go for less than a half a yard. I'll be the one person to go, you know what? Lower.
I already did it.
Oh, you filled it out?
I already did it. Yeah. I put it with the pick'em. I did the Aaron Rodgers for the season that he was going to have more than 28.5 touchdowns. So, boom. I'm going to
So this is a season-long higher or lower for them that you can enter?
Yeah, that's what I did. That one I think is weak, but yeah, but I did it. I paired it with the season one.
Okay, nice.
I think it's going to be tough for Mahomes to throw more than half a yard against the Lions. It's going to be, I don't know. Be rough. I can win $60. So suck it.
So yeah, there's all the fantasy games, and then you can play higher or lower, which is basically,
I like that game.
I think it's most of them. You can pick like 2, you can add 3 or 4. You can do different like variations.
Oh no. So I have, hold on.
Tell them all of your higher or lower picks, and you're just picking higher or lower on stat totals. You can do
it's like Justin
the week
Fields
through the season. Yeah, it's really cool. I can't play it in Colorado, which is
suck.
There you go.
It's like 6.5 rushing TDs. Then it's like passing TDs. So it's like 20 passing. You know what? Let's do one of these real quick.
You pop it up.
Let's do it.
Show me your higher or lower. We need to have it connected to your computer next time.
That's true. That's accurate. That is accurate. You know what? Give me a quarterback, Brandon. Any quarterback.
Ooh, any quarterback?
Starting quarterback.
Bryce Young.
I hate you so much. Now I have to scroll down. All right. I saw something with Bryce Young there. I don't think, there's only 2. So there's only 2 options for Bryce Young right now. So it's higher or lower for 22.5 passing TDs.
Ooh.
And it's higher or lower for 3,446.5 passing yards. That is the most specific number I've ever seen. All right. So Bryce Young, do you think he's going to have higher or lower 22.5 passing TDs?
Lower.
I think lower too. All right. Higher or lower for 3,446.5 passing yards?
Lower.
Okay. So that's 2. So give me... Wait, can I only pick one? Wait a minute. Oh, got it. All right, so I can only do one. I can only choose one of his. So it's passing TDs or passing yards. Which one's the...
Go passing TDs because
Okay.
I feel like red zone, more handoffs. They might use him running a little bit, so it'll eat. So yeah, lower on TDs.
Okay. And then give me another quarterback.
Another quarterback. Let's go Brock Purdy.
Okay. You're damn it. Now I gotta freaking find Brock Purdy. I don't want to find
I like
Brock.
Brock.
There's CJ Stroud. I don't even know where Brock Purdy would be at this point. There's Anthony Richardson.
Let's go AR-15.
Oh,
Gotta change
oh
that
yeah,
nickname,
sure.
by the
Another
way.
easy one.
Let's go Richardson.
I just saw him. I just passed him. Damn it. Oh, look, there's Russell Wilson. Please don't make me do Russell
Fine,
Wilson.
give me Russ. I'll tell
All
you
right,
what he's
Anthony
gonna do.
Richardson. Higher or lower 16 passing touchdowns.
Higher.
Or higher or lower 27, 25.5 passing yards.
2,700 passing
25.
yards?
Yeah.
Give me higher than on TDs. Higher on TDs.
Boom. Higher on TDs. All right, give me another QB.
Yeah, let's do Russ.
This is going to be terrible.
Let's do Russ.
All right. No, that's Deshaun Watson. Ew. All right, Russell Wilson. So I think I could do a bunch with this. So it's 2.5 rushing TDs, higher or lower.
Ooh.
I don't trust that. I literally don't trust him running, so I don't even want to pick that. 24.5 passing touchdowns, higher or lower. 3,800 yards or 225.5 rushing yards.
Is 24 touchdowns, 24 and a half?
24.5 passing touchdowns.
Give me higher.
Okay.
Like last year, so many touchdowns were left on the field, off the field. I don't what's it,
Okay.
And
all right, give me another one.
Another QB?
I want two more.
Goff. Jared Goff. The Goffins.
Oh wait, I could just
Turn your
search for
head
them.
in Goff.
That makes that easy. Jared Goff. All right, 25.5 passing touchdowns or 4,000 passing yards, higher or lower.
Ooh, give me higher on the yards.
No, come on, man. Do you think he's going to throw over 4,000 yards?
Wait, let's see. How many yards did he have last year? Jared Goff stats. It's got to be close. What did he have? He had 4,400 last year. 29 TDs.
I swear to God.
Look, Goff has passed over 4,000 yards 3 times. And in 2020, he was 48 yards short.
Okay.
I think 4,000 is safe. Over.
Fine. Going higher. And then you wanted Brock Purdy for the last one?
Yeah, baby.
I don't even
Rachel
know.
says, do Baker Mayfield, you cowards.
There is no Purdy, thank God. Okay.
Is Baker available? What about Baker?
Please don't be. No, thank God, no. Okay. No, we're good. All right, give me one more. You want to do like Mac Jones?
Geno Smith.
Of course you did. All right, Geno. Hold on. Yep. All right. 27.5 passing touchdowns or 3,800 yards. You want lower in the which one?
I think lower on passing TDs. Hold on, let me see here.
No, Zach.
Geno. Damn it, not Genie. Geno Smith stats. How many do you have last year? You had 30 last year.
Oh,
4,200 yards. Ooh.
I feel like 3,800 yards. He could go higher than that, but it's gonna be. Oh my God, it's gonna.
What was it? 27 and a half?
27.5 passing touchdowns and 3,800.5 passing yards.
Oh man. Yeah. Ugh. To go over on yards, I feel like
Okay.
just go over on yards.
Okay. So now I have to enter an amount to wager. I have a 20 times multiplier because I picked so many that they have to go right.
Nice.
So
Do 50. $50.
50 smackaroonies. So I could win $1,000.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel no confidence in this, but I'm submitting.
doll hairs. Do it.
Submitting. I think. Confirm. Enhance.
We have
Okay.
set the
Well,
record for longest underdog
we got it.
ad read.
All right, so I got Anthony Richardson higher on 16 passing touchdowns. I got Bryce Young lower on 22.5 passing touchdowns. I got Geno Smith 3,800 passing yards, going to be higher than that. Goff over 4,000 and Russ over 24.5 passing touchdowns.
Yeah. If Russ has 25 passing touchdowns, I'll still feel like that's under achieving. So I'm not saying it's correct. Just saying that's how I feel. All right.
You know what we should do?
What?
We should, because you can't do the pick'ems though. Oh, but you could do fantasy and you could do the weekly fantasy. I think we should start enabling punishments for this show, and the other person picks who they're picking for fantasy that week.
Oh, interesting.
That's what I want. That's what I want.
Love it.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. All right.
We've got receivers. We've got receivers.
Yes. 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 Christian Watson, 8,000 yards. 8,000 yards.
You think that many?
And that's me being conservative. No, I think
I was thinking about the Packers receivers before the show. I don't think a single one's going to have 1,000 receiving yards.
You want to bet? You want to bet on that? I'll bet on that.
I knew you were going to go that way too if I said that.
Okay.
I'm willing to bet the Broncos' top 3 ball catchers combined for more yards than the Packers' top 3 ball catchers.
Ooh.
I think that's the bet. Any combination of receiver, running back, tight end, whatever it is, not running backs excluded. Aaron Jones could break that for you guys. So,
But then he would still be a
ends.
leading guy.
Receivers, tight ends.
That's BS. Come on, man. You can't put running backs in there.
Nope.
That's just because it benefits me. But it still
I just
counts
don't
as
see
receiving.
Samaje Perine and Javonte Williams being, catching 40 passes and 800 yards or something.
No, how about we just do leading receiver? Leading receiver, mine will have more than yours.
Oh.
Come on. Some guy was saying Jerry Jeudy kind of sucks, and you were like, no, Kyle.
I like the top 3, but sure. Leading receiver. Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. What's the wager?
The wager is... Here
we go. I still need the bust, by the way. Still need the bust of my face.
Yeah. Oh, I do need to do that.
I know.
I looked that up one night. I'm like, where do I find a bronze bust that you can customize?
No, we're not doing it for actual money, people. We're doing this for punishment.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, no, but we can't do that. You know what? Hold on. I'll get real spicy. You ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Hold on. Let me just triple check. Let me just before I say anything. Okay. Oh my God. This is so risky for me too. The Green Bay Packers and Denver Broncos play each other October 22nd. Whoever the leading receiver is, by the time we get to that game, let's just say it's Christian Watson. If he has more than your leading receiver, you have to dress in Packers merchandise memorabilia for that stream. And if I lose,
okay,
I got to dress as a Broncos fan.
That's October. What is it?
22nd.
Oh, dang. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Deal. Bet. Make it.
Let's do it.
So I'm sure we'll be co-streaming it, right?
Yeah, we'll be co-streaming that game. It's the first time that the Broncos and Packers have played each other where we actually, both of us are actively streaming games. So this will be the first game where we're going up against each other. It is going to get wild. Wild.
I mean, I might do that anyway, Robbie.
It's true. No. No. Why? No.
Whoa.
Guillermo. No. All right. So that's the bet. So by October 22nd, and then we could have one at the end of the year if you want. But
all right.
I like it. I love it.
Okay, I put 2 guys that I think will have 1,500 yards. Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson.
I don't know if Tyreek Hill gets it.
You know? You don't think Tyreek gets 1,500?
I think he gets over 1,000. I don't know if he gets 15. Justin Jefferson, yeah, just put him up down for like 2,000. Should have after 2,000. That's fine. All right. I like that though. That's.
I mean, Tyreek Hill had 1,700 last year.
I know.
Jefferson 1,809.
I think you're going to see more production from Waddle this year. I think it's going to take a little bit away from Tyreek.
I mean, Waddle. How many did Waddle have? Where's Waddle's? Waddle. They had they combined for over 3,000 receiving yards. Those two.
I know they were insane last year.
Where the frick is? Oh, let me organize these by yards. That will help.
Probably.
Yeah. Waddle had 1,356. Devontae Adams had 1,500. I think Devontae Adams is going to have less than.
I think he has over 1,000 this year. Yeah, just because nobody knows who's throwing the ball. I mean, again, he still did well without Aaron Rodgers, but there's Devontae.
Who for the Raiders outside of Devontae Adams? What's their receiving?
Hunter Renfrow.
Yeah, Hunter, but I felt like McDaniels ignored Hunter Renfrow last year. Doesn't like Renfrow. Didn't they try to trade Renfrow?
Well,
they have Jacoby Myers as their number 2. It's still Devontae Adams' show, but I don't trust their QB situation.
No, he was hurt, wasn't he, last year?
Yeah. Where do we put? I think Renfrow.
Yeah, he missed weeks 10.
Yeah, he missed a handful of weeks, but
yeah,
I don't know. I feel like McDaniels doesn't like him.
Yeah, he missed 7 games. Yeah, he really didn't do anything. Yeah, he didn't have a the highest. He has 63 yards in the last game, and that was his highest.
Yeah, and he tripped up Devontae Adams on a game-winning attempt.
What did you just do? You can't.
Jerry Jeudy's gonna have 1,000 yards.
No, you can't just throw it in there and act like I'm not going to notice. You think Jerry Jeudy's gonna have 1,000 yards?
Yep, he had 972 last year on one of the worst offensive seasons I've ever watched in my life.
Okay, you know what? That's valid. I didn't know he was that close. Yeah, he'll probably get it. That's fine. That's fine. Coke all day, baby. But I don't drink either.
You think Christian Watson's gonna be your 1,000-yard guy? Or you
I think
Romeo?
Christian Watson and Romeo Doubs are both going to be.
No way.
Both.
This is what I think.
What? Barring injury. No, I think they both have 1,000 yards.
No way in hell they both have 1,000 yards. No way. Not a chance in hell.
You want to bet?
We just made this bet.
I know. Let's make another one. This will be for the year. I think both of them will have over 1,000 yards. I'm confident in that too. Barring injury, I'm confident.
Let's see here. Christian Watson.
I know people saying that's a bit much.
How many? What did he have? He had 600 last year with Rodgers.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
He'll have 800. Romeo have 800.
They were both injured last year. Both of them were out.
Well,
all right. I think.
Who do you think's going to have more yards of the two?
Christian Watson. I think Watson.
There you go.
I think Dobbs will be the tough one getting close to 1,000, but I think he has a good shot to make it. He also might have more touchdowns than Christian Watson.
Fair enough.
I do. I think he's going to get targeted a lot.
I think Chase Claypool will have 1,500 yards.
There is no way on God's green earth. No way on God's green
I'm going to
earth.
put him will be bad. All right.
I don't think Darnell Mooney and DJ Moore. I like that a lot more. But never forget, Bears, you traded pick number 32 for him.
Yeah. Here's a good question for you, Tom. Outside of Travis Kelce,
Yeah.
do you think any current Chiefs receiver can break 1,000 yards? Obviously, they've got the quarterback to do it, but with Tyreek Hill leaving last year, it felt like just such a system of receivers that worked so well. And I don't know if they have the guy to be that number 2. If they sign DeAndre Hopkins, I'll put the money on him getting 1,000 yards, but I don't know. MVS, Kadarius Toney, Sky Moore,
I feel like will
Justin
get more
Watson,
involved.
Rashee Rice, Richie James. Justin Ross.
I don't know, man. God, I would love if Ross did well. I really would like it. Just I would like it. But yeah, Tony, you don't know if he's gonna be healthy. If they actually implement, like if Sky Moore is able to do what they drafted him to do and not just like, poorly return things, I think maybe it'd be a huge jump. But yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I would bet on it being Kadarius Toney. But just this last week of him being like kind of weird with
and cursing out people at like their DMs.
Yeah, like I just don't know. I don't know if they will outside of Kelce.
I hear that.
I think Toney will be the second leading receiver, but I'm going to put him at less than 1,000 right now.
Okay, that's fair. I think that's fair. This is where it gets a little spite. Garrett Wilson. Like everybody's setting him up to be like the guy. I think he has over 1,000 yards.
Yes.
I think he has over 1,000.
He had 1,000 last year, right?
I think so, yeah. Wilson will have 1,000.
Yeah, he had 1,100.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, over 1,000.
1,500.
You think 15? I wouldn't doubt it.
What was he on pace for? He got hurt. 1,600 or 1,100 yards last year. How many games did he miss, though?
I don't think JSN gets 1,000 just yet.
He missed one game, but he wasn't. No, let's see here. Yeah, he missed one game. I felt like he was just not healthy for a few there, though. Ooh. Okay, I'll put him on. He's under 1,500. Do you think Cooper Kupp can get back to 1,500?
If Matthew Stafford's actually healthy, yeah.
Yeah. That's all we're concerned about with Kupp. It's like, how healthy is Stafford? Where can Kupp land?
Yeah. Yeah.
What the frick is Amon-Ra?
Rah, 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 rah.
Amon-Ra, rah, rah, rah. Rah, 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 rah.
It's true.
There he is. Put him at 1,000?
Yeah.
Okay. Cooper Kupp, probably just over 1,000, not 1,500 again.
Yeah.
16, 17, 1,800, whatever he had. Ooh, we should put, do we think, can a guy break 2,000 with that extra game? Can any receiver break 2,000?
If it's going to be a guy, I think it's going to be Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Like, he's just a beast, man.
I think
Olave, yeah. I have more
I think
1,000.
he will have a ton of yards. I think Derek Carr is going to find his favorite target like he did with Devontae Adams, and that guy's going to eat.
Yup.
So,
yeah, Olave is going to play real well. I'm excited for him.
Chris Olave, where you at?
Ooh, Devontae Smith, top 5 in receiving. Ooh. Who? Yeah, because the Eagles, I mean, they got some guys too. They got, of course, AJ Brown. They got Devontae Smith. Oh, so you're putting Olave in 1,500?
Where do we think?
I don't disagree with that take.
I'll put him at. That's optimistic. We'll put him at like 1,300.
Ryan, fun story. I drafted Mike Evans in one of the fantasy leagues, and Johnny Bucks was like, "Oh, Mike Evans, that guy like always gets 1,000 yards, regardless of who his quarterback is, regardless of how terrible it is. That's just Mike Evans. So like he'll give you probably still 1,000 yards as long as he can stay healthy."
Dude, it's just like it's Baker Mayfield is such a question mark.
Yeah. I mean, he's also had bad quarterbacks throw to him before.
And Mike Evans getting a little older, but
He's getting a little older.
here's the thing about so doing some of those drafts, like in terms of like traditional fantasy, the difference I think is like sometimes you got to have players that every week may not have like a great score consistently, but players that could have in that week a bunch of production. And I think Mike Evans falls into that category where he might not be as consistent as he was in the past from week to week, but I still think like he's got potential for like a 3-touchdown, 150-yard game. And if you're doing the best ball format, like that's kind of where you think about players when you're drafting it. So
Happy birthday, Tim.
Yeah,
no,
and
that
he
makes
did drop
sense.
a wide open 70-yard touchdown, Johnny. We do remember that.
That's true. That's true. DK Metcalf is going to have over 1,000, I think.
Yeah, DK, Tyler Lockett, both like right around 1,000, I feel like.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
DK 1,000.
DK. You think Lockett will have over 1,000?
Yeah.
Because there's JSN also, and that was just the question. I don't know if all three of them will have over 1,000 just yet, because like it might just take a little while for JSN to get acclimated. But
yeah, how many yards did Lockett have last year? He got to have 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had 1,033.
It was close.
It was close.
You know what? Here's a hot take. Ooh, do you want a hot take?
I'll put him right under. I'll put him right under.
All right. Do you want a hot take or do you want a fire take?
I want a fiery hot take.
George Pickens has over 1,500 yards.
What? No way.
He's going to have at least over 1,000. He's having
not a chance.
He's at least having 1,000. At least 1,000.
I think he's good, but that offense, no way.
They actually have a line now. They have a line.
I don't care. It's Kenny Pickett.
I'm telling you. I think that man is going to get targeted like a monster.
That is fire. You said fire, and
I did fire. I think he's getting over 1,000, and I think he's going to get close to 1,500.
I mean, that is lofty. You sound like a Yinzer.
Listen, they don't.
Is Pickens even on here?
I think he's good. He's freaking fracking good.
Where the fuck is George?
I'm telling you, folks. I'm telling you, George Pickens is going to get targeted a lot. Freiermuth is going to get a good amount of targets. But
whoever made this, I don't think they put Pickens in here.
I'm just saying.
Oh, wait, there he is.
People are like, "Oh, Tom's on all the drugs this morning." No, I'm just telling you. I think he's going to do real well this season.
I think he'll have a good season, but 15 that's egregious. All right, how about Calvin Ridley?
Remember this, folks. Remember Calvin Ridley over 1,000. Yeah, I love that. Jameson Williams. I don't know. I think he's going to have a little less than 1,000 just because he's suspended for 6 games.
Yeah, I'd say that's fair.
Yeah. So that's it.
He'll be very rested again.
Alan Lazard, he's going to have under 1,000. I know he's going to get targeted a bunch because of Rodgers, but I don't think he's going to have a ton. So.
Ooh, DeAndre Hopkins. Wherever he lands.
Giants
over 1,000 in my
Eagles,
opinion.
yes. Eagles, yes. So, just saying. All right. What were you saying before? Is that Christian Kirk?
No.
Who just put up?
Devontae Smith.
That's Devontae Smith? Oh, it looked blue. Okay. The pen is blue. Yeah, Devontae Smith. Would you put AJ Brown up there already?
Where is AJ?
I don't know. I got struck with that face blindness that you wanted to give to Patrick Mahomes.
AJ Brown.
Stephon Diggs, right? Over 1,000.
Oh yeah, easy. I bet Diggs has 1,500.
Okay. All right. Where are all the Bengals? Jamar Chase. I mean, he's gonna get close to 1,500 or 1,000. He's third to the left on the second row.
There's Jamar. Who? See, the Bengals.
They have 3 weapons.
Yeah. And even adding like Irv Smith into the mix at tight end, I feel like tight end's gonna have a little more production. It's just like T. Higgins is so good.
Hi, T. Higgins.
I'm just trying to think in my head if I can like put Jamar Chase at 1,500.
I think he's 1,000.
Yeah,
I think there's a legit
like
shot.
they have like 3,000-yard guys. I feel like.
Yeah, I agree. I feel comfortable there just because there's so many. Scary Terry's another guy I'd put up there in 1,000 too. He's always going to perform.
Debo will have this at 1,000.
Drake London. Ooh, that's a nice pick there. Drake London could have himself an. Are they actually going to throw to Kyle Pitts, or like, are we just not going to do that anymore?
Yeah, I took Pitts and I've taken him once in fantasy. I'm like, I got to take him one time, right? Like,
sure. All right. Are we putting just like all 3 Bengals guys up there?
I got 2.
Yeah, because Derek Carr is better than what we have right now. Jimmy Garoppolo, we don't know who's going to play.
I think Juju's going to be the Patriots' leading receiver, right?
I wouldn't doubt that. Listen, I love Devontae Adams. I don't think he's going to produce. I just don't know who the hell is throwing him the ball.
Yeah. Devontae Parker or Juju Smith-Schuster or Kendrick Bourne for the Patriots. Interesting. I think Juju will be that guy, but I
They
still
need Hopkins
under
so
1,000.
Yeah.
Here's
what do you think about
what?
What do you think about OBJ, Brandon?
Under 500.
He's
most
so
overhyped
he's so
player in NFL history.
Wow. Okay. What about Keenan Allen? I love me some Keenan Allen. That guy was my fantasy go-to guy, like year after year for PPR.
Yeah. I mean, Keenan is Mr. Consistent.
He'll be around 1,000, but I think he might be a little bit lower.
He'll have 1,000.
You think 1,000? Okay.
Yeah, I think the Chargers offense going to be a little more productive. We've talked about this several times. What about DJ Moore? Do you think the Bears can have a receiver actually go over 1,000? It's
either going to be Mooney or Moore. Dude, I'm not going to lie. I really like Darnell Mooney. I do. I think he's just a really, really good player.
Yeah, he's so talented. He's got amazing hands.
I think if Justin Fields is good this year, then I think they could actually have 2 1,000-yard receivers.
Whoa.
I think they could. Because Mooney, like, he gets close, right? I mean, his stats are not bad.
I don't think they'll have 2. But if I had to bet, I think DJ Moore can get 1,000.
Mooney had 1,000 2 years ago in 2021. He was hurt, though, last year, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, he played 12 games.
OBJ, less than 1,000, easy. Where the F? Hold on, I had a spicy take.
All right, you got spicy?
I had a spicy take. Oh wait, hold on. CeeDee Lamb, 1,500. Boom.
Yeah, no, I agree with that completely. He's basically their entire offense last year. They're just going to continue with it.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a great question. I saw that in the chat. That's jumped. So out of the guys we picked, 'cause I imagine it's one of these guys, who has the most touchdowns?
There we go.
Most
touchdowns?
See, I actually think it could be CD.
Yeah, they got Cooks there, and I think that's actually going to help CD a little bit.
Cooks will have a nice year. He always performs. So,
I think it's
I like
Justin
what he's
Jefferson
doing.
has the most touchdowns
You think
because
so? It's just the easy one.
who's gonna score for Minnesota?
I mean,
he is their offense now.
Dalvin. Oh, sorry, had to. All right, so you think? Oh, it's purple and purple. Perfect. Did you? I saw what you just did, Brandon. I saw what you did. So you think that the Broncos are gonna have 1,000? What about Tim Patrick?
I think he's going to. It's going to take a little bit before he's like fully good to go, coming back from that knee injury. But he'll be very solid.
Okay.
I feel like 600 yards from Timmy P, a couple touchdowns.
Okay. What about guys like Rashad Bateman?
He'll catch the game winner in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Dude, the Ravens receiving game or the Bears receiving game? Like, who's going to have more receiving yards in those offenses? You think the change at OC with the Ravens, it's going to lead that way? But, like, I just can't count on any Ravens player being healthy now through eternity. Like, just, it's like offense.
I think Lamar's going to have a really good year.
I think he's going to have a good year. And I love Lamar, but I just don't know, man. I don't know if I can buy into the idea of a single Ravens receiver having 1,000 yards.
I think if it's going to be one, it's going to be Bateman. Ooh, Dotson could have a nice year.
You want me to put Bateman in there for 1,000?
I could see him going 1,000. Yeah, Scary Terry is a bad QB, but no, he has to be 1,000 yards. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who his QB is. Like, Scary Terry's going to perform.
It kind of matters. He'll perform, but like,
he'll get over
here's
1,000.
one. Traylon Burks.
Dude, I have him just under 1,000, but like, I don't even know. And that's just pure honesty. I just don't know what he's gonna do. We just haven't
I don't
seen,
think it
like,
matters. I think not 1,000.
All right, that's fair. Do you want to just go in order now? Just like who's there next?
Yeah, I don't think we have to go through all of these guys.
Okay,
they're just too many. Have we got everything? Okay, who's the Texans' leading receiver this year?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's a question.
Yeah, I don't even know. What's their depth chart?
Got Nico Collins, John Mechie, who was out all last season.
Yep.
Did he have?
Oh, they got Robert Woods. I forgot they got Robert Woods.
He had some sort of cancer, right?
He had cancer, yeah. Yep. I would love if it was Mechie.
So Nico Collins, Mechie, Robert Woods. They drafted Tank Dell, Xavier Hutchinson.
Hey, they got Amari Rogers. All right.
Here we go. I got it. I'm gonna add. I
think Nico Collins has a shot. Nico Collins might be a good pick there.
Surprise. I'm gonna put surprise, and I think it's gonna be John Mechie.
Okay. I like it. I take that.
John Mechie. Surprise. Okay.
Hold on. Adam Thielen with Bryce Young. Under 1,000?
Oh, easy.
Yeah.
Thielen's old and slowing down.
Who isn't?
Oh, here we go. Michael Pittman. Pittman.
If he's 1,000, he's getting like 1,008 yards.
I think he's going to go over 1,000, and I think it's going to be easily.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Why?
Because I think he's that good, and I think Anthony Richardson is that much of an upgrade over what the Colts were doing last year. Sorry, Matt Ryan, but you
I'm
were
a little concerned about their
not
O-line
great.
still. I don't disagree, but yeah, I think if he gets over it, it's like going to be like a little bit. All right. Was there any other guy that like Godwin? Do you think do the Buccaneers, because they usually do they have like 2 1,000-yard receivers, even though they have Baker Mayfield?
Yeah, Chris Godwin and
Good
Mike
point, man.
Evans, they're so good, but they are just going to be absolutely limited by Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
You know, like I just don't see a chance of no way in hell the Bucks have 2,000-yard receivers. The question is who's going to have more yards, Godwin or Mike Evans? In my
I go Mike
opinion.
Evans because I think he's just like he's reliable.
Fair enough.
Chuck in the back of the end
Oh,
zone.
Amari Cooper. I think Amari Cooper actually.
I think he has
check
a
this
nice
shit out.
year. Yeah.
15 hundo.
Oh, 15?
Yeah.
Damn. I had 1,000, but damn. Okay.
Yeah. I think Amari Cooper, where was he at last year? I feel like he had 1,100, okay? And that was with Jacoby Brissett and then the Deshaun Watson transition. And I think Watson will lean on Amari Cooper. And like I've said, I think Watson's going to play well this year.
Mm.
The
All
Cardinals. Right. Who's going to be the Cardinals leading receiver?
Hollywood Brown.
Is he?
Who else is there? I mean,
Greg Dortch. Remember Dortch?
Yes.
He had a couple games. Rondale Moore, Greg Dortch. Those are the 3 leading guys. Do you think Hollywood Brown can get 1,000 with whatever amalgamation of?
Didn't say that. I did not say that intentionally.
Less than 1,000 for Hollywood. Where does Michael Thomas? How many yards does he get?
Dude, how many games does he play? Like
I'm just gonna say he's gonna be bad.
I want to see him play. Like it's just injury. I don't know when that's gonna be. I have no idea. No idea.
One more here.
All right.
Gabe Davis.
Ooh.
Can he break 1,000 yards?
I love Gabe Davis. He just needs to catch the ball more often. He just has there's a couple drops in there that I'm just not a big fan of.
It's that, and it's like he disappears for games.
Yeah, I like.
He'll be 3 touchdowns, 160 yards, and then the next week, 2 catches, 20.
Yeah,
he had 830 yards last year, 30 something. I'm gonna give him 1,000. I think Buffalo's gonna have 2,000 plus receivers. They don't have a choice. If they don't, they're not gonna win the Super Bowl.
Okay. Yeah, Waddle's an easy 1,000. Waddle's easy.
Where's Waddle? Where did I miss Waddle?
Bright blue to the left. Yep. Right
here.
I saw bright blue. I'm just looking at bright blue.
Is that Jalen Waddle?
I don't know.
I think it is, Tom. Maybe.
Well, then where is he?
Where's Jalen?
Jalen Waddle.
That's Jalen. That's got to be Jalen.
Right? I literally can't see. I see that it's bright blue. I'm going off the jersey, and that's it. That is Jalen Waddle. It is. It's 100% Jalen Waddle. Okay, there you go.
Doesn't he have longer hair now?
I think he cut it.
Did he cut his hair? Or was that old?
I don't know. It might be old. That is the picture, though.
Yeah, okay.
All right. We did it. Oh, Mike Williams. Ooh, that's a good call. Ooh, Mike Williams, I think he's talk about underrated wide receivers. Mike Williams is one of those guys. And Perna even has to admit that.
No, I like Mike Williams.
He's good.
I like to say that he is way better than Keenan Allen.
Sorry.
Sure, multi-thousand receivers. Let's just give it to everybody. We're high on receivers for some reason.
We are. Oh, okay.
That's enough receivers, isn't it?
I think so.
I mean, we could do this all friggin' day.
That's true. Giants leading receiver. Saquon Barkley. I got.
Oh, that is a good question.
Dude, I have no idea. I mean, Waller, maybe I know he's a tight end, but like. have no idea.
they added Paris Campbell, right? You got Isaiah Hodgins.
Yep.
Darius
Hodgins was
Slayton.
pretty good last year.
Yeah.
They have
Oof.
Slayton.
I think if Slayton stays healthy, it's Darius Slayton.
Could be. Hodgins is also a good pick. Okay. All right. But again, Brandon Perna's favorite quarterback is Daniel Jones. So
If it's anybody, it's Darius.
it's true. Okay.
All right.
Brandon, buddy, what do you got coming out today, buddy?
Oh yeah. About the real reason these NFL players are still free agents and have not been signed. The real reason.
All right.
I gotta edit it. What do you got?
Friday night Q&A, baby.
Hell yeah.
And then we're going full speed next week.
Johnny Barks halfway through our 40+ minute ESPN video.
Hell yeah. Well, folks, appreciate you. We'll see you back on Monday for another edition of GPS. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna. And you have been navigated.
And you've reached your destination.